Good morning and welcome back to our week-long series on Optavia fueling hacks. If you are just joining us, then you're definitely going to want to check out the previous week series where we've been talking about, we did shakes, we talked about potatoes, and yesterday we talked about soups and chili. And today we're talking about one of my favorites, which are the bakes and the cakes. Now, I got to tell you, these are some of my favorites because they're really, really yummy to begin with. And there's really not a lot that you have to do to make them taste really good, but I do want to share with you, as I usually do, a couple ways to make them taste a little bit different, but I also want to share with you some great hacks, ways to prepare them that aren't necessarily the way they are intended. So let's start first with the pancakes. One of my absolute favorites for the pancakes is to actually, because sometimes you don't want to put it on the stove, but I love the mug muffins. Have you tried these? You basically take whichever type of pancake that you want, and you mix it with 1/4 cup of water in a mug, right? That's it. Just the mix. I have the mixes down here, but you know what they look like. You put the mix in the mug and then stir it up and put it in the microwave for like a minute, 15 seconds. And you have this perfect little warm, squishy, yummy little muffin that you can eat with a spoon right out of the mug. Now, what do you do with that, you may say? Well, if you want to make it taste a little bit better, you can add some cinnamon to it. You could add some nutmeg to it. The chocolate chip ones, you can put some cocoa powder in there. There's lots of different things that you can add to give it some different flavor, even some different flavored stevias, or you can put in lemon zest is one of my favorites. You don't usually think of lemon and chocolate, but they really go well together, and orange and chocolate go really well together as well. So that's idea number one. Idea number two is you can make some killer Belgian waffles with this pancake mix. And there's lots of recipes online that you can find, but you basically add some water, a little bit of egg beaters, and a little bit of baking soda or baking powder. I forget which one it is. You have to take a look. And they turn into these beautiful Belgian waffles in your waffle maker. So there's some great ideas for you for your pancakes. Excuse the noise, my air conditioner just kicked on outside, of course, as it would while we're taping. And now let's talk really quickly about the brownies. So the soft baked brownies are so yummy and so delicious. You can make those in a mug too, just like we talked about. I've also seen some great cookie ideas, those made with some PB2, and if you're not familiar with PB2, oh my gosh, you gotta go check it out online. It's basically a dry peanut butter powder that you can use as a condiment. And I'll put the condiment sheet below too, just in case you haven't downloaded it yet, so that you can. But you can mix that with a little bit of water, and I like to put a little pinch of salt in there as well if you're not on a salt-restricted diet. It kind of makes it taste more like a Reese's peanut butter cup. So you can definitely do that as well. And I talk about the cookies. You can do cookies, you can do brownies, you can make them as a pancake, and like we talked about with the waffles, you can do a waffle with that too. That's one of the great things about these fuelings. They're very, very versatile. So your cakes and your bakes are not just pancakes and brownies, they can be a whole wealth of yummy, delicious things. I hope this inspired you today to get out there and make something a little different and enjoy it. I hope it inspired you to help make a better meal, live a better life, and of course, if it did inspire you, please feel free to share this with your friends and anybody else who may be on program. And of course, if you're a health coach, you have my absolute permission to share this as well. All right, I think that's it, everybody. I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous day. Join me tomorrow, Friday morning, for our very last in the series, which is the most complained about Optavia fueling that I hear over and over and over again. What is it? You'll have to tune in tomorrow to see. In the meantime, have a great day. Bye.